Okay, so interview for Balter, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think the best way to start off is for everybody to introduce themselves. So we're going to start with you, Curtis.
Okay.
And what I would love for you to do is tell me your name, tell me what your role or the instrument that you play is in the band, and then I also want you to share your favorite story about the person that's sitting to the right of you.
Oh, yeah?
So, Michael, you'll share a story about
Mine's going to be
Curtis when it gets to
inappropriate.
you. Let's do it.
Right.
Let's do it. I'm all about it.
I know. All right, hit it, buddy.
Well, my name is Curtis Willis. I play the keyboard. I do any key-related instruments. This band has convinced me that I needed a guitar somewhere down the road. So
did you get one?
I got one, yeah.
It's pretty cool.
And, yeah, it's... but anyway, so I'm the keyboardist, and, I enjoy this creative group of folks. The person sitting next to me, my favorite story, I guess what I think's funny, I guess, about her is just how she lives into her nickname, possibly. It's Short Fuse. And she's just feisty. In a lot of ways, and that's a new quality.
She could kick any of her asses, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Except for mine.
It's quite the opposite of my personality. So,
Yeah.
So it's neat. So
this is Ashley, a.k.a. Short Fuse.
Yeah.
Yeah. My name is Ashley Harden, a.k.a. Short Fuse. And I play saxophone and clarinet mostly on stage with this group, but I've recorded on tenor sax and flute in some of our recording adventures.
And you were telling me about a lot of other instruments that you dabble in too, right?
Yeah. I'm a music education major, actually, so it's kind of a hobby of mine to sort of collect instruments. So I think I have over 27 instruments just kind of chilling in my apartment right now. The person sitting next to me is Molly, and I think my favorite memory of her was when the day that we discovered that we both had best friends named Paige, I guess, and that's when we really started hitting it off. And
had some mutual pages going on.
Yeah,
Was
yeah.
it the same page though? Or
No,
was it,
it's not. It's not the same page, but definitely made a connection there.
Very cool.
They're never on the same page.
My name's Molly Pinson. I do a couple things. I started off just singing backup in the band, and then added a tambourine, and then we decided we needed a bass, so I added that, and a cabasa, and so I do all of that.
What about cowbell? Do you
no cowbell? I wish.
Okay.
I don't think I have time or space for cowbell because I kind of constantly adding more bass into our set list. So all the covers and everything we've done since I picked it up, I'm pretty much playing bass, and then I've started adding stuff that we used to do on it too. So it's a lot of fun. It's challenging, but I like being challenged. So this is Corey. There's lots of good stories about this guy. Man, where to begin? I mean, if I want to sum it up, my favorite thing about Corey is that he always brings this electric energy to every practice. Like, even if all of us are tired or in a bad mood, Michael's always happy. Like, he's always happy to see us and have a good time. But right, Corey's the one that's, even if we're all tired, he's just...
Therapy success.
He's over there being crazy, making inappropriate jokes, making us all laugh and feel bad for laughing about it, that kind of thing. But he's out of the drum set, so we can always finish the joke off with a
So, Corey, you're the great equalizer, it sounds like.
I guess, if that's the way they see me.
Yeah.
I just, whatever I'm doing, I just try to have fun. So.
Yeah. Cool.
Well, since we're to me,
yeah.
I'm Corey Link. I am the drummer and class clown, I guess.
Yep.
So,
and artist.
Oh yeah.
Artist. Yeah.
I do the artwork.
So that's how the logo
That's Corey.
got made then.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I never finished Western, but I went in the first couple of years as an art major, graphics design. So
Awesome.
We have that in common.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Shit.
Hey, no, I'm right there with you. College dropout.
But
Hysterical.
yeah, it's about all about me. You know, it's hard to pick one story about this guy or anyone here. You know, we spend most of our time together as a group, so it's kind of hard to get one story. But I mean, the best time or thing I can say about any of these guys is when we get together at practice, because it's a work. We have a good work ethic, but we get together, and other than bandmates, we're friends. We're good friends, and we try to be that way. And so we just have a really good time when we're together, and we joke around,
Laugh a lot.
and we make people laugh. We can tell when someone's not having a good day or they're tired. We try to get them up and going. So
you've built a small community.
It is. It is a small community between us.
It's so eclectic, too. We're also
We're also very, very different.
Yeah.
Very, very different. I mean, we all have different tastes, different backgrounds in music, and we all kind of come together and we put our own thing. Each of us have our own little bit that we put into this band to make it what we are and how unique we are. So that's what we pride ourselves on.
Cool.
Yeah, I love the fact. So let me interject for just a second.
Yeah, do it.
So a lot of we have several songs that have a very soul vibe, and it makes me so happy to look back and see him playing like soul fills on a drum kit with lightning tattoos on his forearm.
You come in and see me. What, they got to play thrash metal or something? What's going on here? And I'm just back there just playing away,
Very cool.
Yeah, so image is not everything.
Yeah. Yeah, you each bring your own little unique element. Love it. Paul.
I'm Paul Bradley, the lead singer, lyricist. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then a story about
Retail management.
Huh?
Retail.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's right.
your
sell
retail
shirts.
management too.
Oh,
Yeah.
the merchandise.
Merchandiser.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. I'm in charge of
Carrying the box around your car.
Carrying the box around. When I remember everything that's supposed to be in there. And let's see. I guess what I would have to say about Michael is, he turns my gears in a different direction than I originally plan when I write a song, and then I bring it to him and I'm explaining what I hear, and then he plays what he hears me explain.
Yeah.
But he does it in his way, and then it pisses me off because I'm just like, oh my God, I have no idea what just happened to this song right now. But I've learned, that because I'm, whenever I write something, I'm very like, okay, it's got to be this way at first. Being with this band, I have to kind of take a back seat to that and wait and see what everybody else comes up with. And a lot of the times it'll start, with some weird thing that he hears, and he'll play it, and it'll throw me off. And then I just wait until everybody else joins in, and then it just all comes together.
Yeah. So it's
the longer we play together, the faster the creative process works.
Super fast.
The last couple songs,
30 minutes.
Yeah, if that.
Maybe.
So you've been able to see that progression then.
Oh, yeah.
Very cool.
And everybody individually, progress as well.
Yeah, and we give each other ideas, our practices are, pretty open, nobody doesn't feel, or I don't feel like anybody feels like there's anything that you can't say to somebody.
Oh, no.
So that makes things work a lot easier when you're working with 6 people.
Yeah, so
as a
there's
whole.
there's this space of being able to honor each other's creative genius and expand those comfort zones and try new things and
Creative genius.
Genius.
I like
yeah.
that.
Well, I mean, everybody has their own zone of genius, right?
Yeah.
Everybody has their own thing that that they really excel at, but when you're able to step in and move, you know, those comfort zones and expand that zone of genius.
Yes. This band is definitely known for dragging the creative process out of somebody. Like someone coming from like classically trained environment where everything was written on a piece of paper. It was sort of a rude awakening when I first got into this band of like, oh my god, like I have to figure out my own horn parts, and it's now like all of a sudden I'm just happy to be a part of a group where I don't have to read what's on a paper. I can do whatever I want. So
watching everybody grow and open up as artists, like you and you, like especially like that, just off the top of my head, like I that has been awesome to watch. You know, to step out of your comfort zone and then play things that I never would have expected them to come up with, but everybody's just been slaying lately.
Yeah.
But
Very
introduce
cool.
yourself before we go on.
All right.
Sorry.
Michael, and play guitar and a sampler. I've added a sampler pad to the thing. That's kind of cool. All right, so I'm so excited to tell stories about Curtis. And there's so many. All right, so my favorite is, so we all enjoy playing music. And we all enjoy the fact that we get paid to play music. That's nice also.
Yeah.
Curtis especially likes the fact that we get paid to play music. And Curtis is very open to, if someone shouts out a request from the audience, he would love to play that song for that audience member and make them happy, and maybe they will put a tip in the jar. And so we're getting ready to play this one show, and Curtis, we're all kind of, you know, pre-gaming or whatever, and Curtis says, listen, if someone yells out Freebird, I got the chords down, we can play Freebird. And maybe they'll give us a $20 tip. And we had heard this a few times before from Curtis, and Paul says, Curtis, do you want me to pay you $20 right now to not play Freebird?
All the 20 goes to you, Curtis.
Yeah.
Love it.
Oh, that's fun.